like lion, keeping Biafra safe from Zion. Oh, Mama Biafra, your children they cry. Finland free our prime minister. We no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Free am now before it's too late. Freedom no be small something. Now waiting we dey demand without fronting. Biafra land we want am strong. We Simon that power we go march along. From the east to the west we dey shout, Mama Biafra, yeah, I'll call no doubt. Enemies close, but we stand up tall. Together we rise, we no go follow. Oh, Mama Biafra, your children they cry. Finland free our prime minister. We no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Freedom now before it's too late. In unity we go dey strive. Fight for freedom, we go alive. With courage and strength we dey fight. Mama Biafra, our guiding light. Your children they cry. Finland free our prime minister. We no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Free am now before it's too late. Freedom no be small something. Now waiting we dey demand without fronting. Biafra land we want them strong. Simon and power, we go march along. From the east to the west we dey shout, Mama Biafra, yeah, oh I call no doubt. Enemies close but we stand tall. Together we rise, we no go fall.
Yeah, my dear, on the beat.
I see Mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the new for grave where my uche de Papa Emeka. Don't blind from growing, Peking don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. We self they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today now dust we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know they.
She need the voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make we try yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze. blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their goals, we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go born you.
Oh, make we try, oh.
Back up joins with the trembling, oh. Hey. If we no join, our children go so.
Na-eme ụbọchị nketa obodo kwesị bụ zoo Nigeria. Lekwa Nigeria ma dọsa ya Chineke nna dị ngosi. Onye ọbụla na-ekpe ekpere ka Nigeria wee wuru ofu nna nke brejide ndị dị etu a wee laa ha n'iyi. Chineke nna kiwe biko bịa ka iwe kpọọ ha ọkụ. Kpọọ ha ọkụ kpee ezinụlọ ha ọkụ. Ka ha ra agbanyeghị ndị ha bụ. Ọbụladị ndị ụkọchukwu onye ọbụla mehụrụ ọnụ ma kulie wee sị na ọ ga-adịrị Nigeria na mma, ọ ga-adịrị onye ahụ na mma na ezinụlọ na mma site gosi wee na-eme n'ụbọchị nketa obodo kwesị bụ zoo Nigeria. Lekwa Nigeria ma dọsa ya Chineke nna dị ngosi. Onye ọbụla na-ekpe ekpere ka Nigeria wee wuru ofu nna nke brejide ndị dị etu a wee laa ha n'iyi. Chineke nna kiwe biko bịa ka iwe kpọọ ha ọkụ. Kpọọ ha ọkụ kpee ezinụlọ ha ọkụ. Ka ha ra agbanyeghị ndị ha bụ. Ọbụladị ndị ụkọchukwu onye ọbụla mehụrụ ọnụ ma kulie wee sị na ọ ga-adịrị Nigeria na mma, ọ ga
known as immortals. Because of their sacrifice, Biafra will come. And there is nothing any idiot can do about it. Britain, I'm a British citizen, a British passport holder, I prefer to say. But I'm telling you here now with every ounce of confidence that Britain cannot even stop Biafra.
That's right.
Nobody can. The only thing that can stop Biafra is your fear.
Good job.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us on this program today. We appreciate you. We welcome you. Please like and share this video on your platform. Share this broadcast wherever you are. Don't keep it to yourself. Make sure you invite somebody to join us on this program, because we must continue to speak. We must continue to send that information. We must continue, no matter what the enemies are doing, our voice must be heard. Please like and share this program to everyone that is close to you, because we must get to the root of the whole problem. We will never stop. No matter how they try to deceive us, no matter their propaganda, their blackmails, we will not stop. We will continue to pursue our freedom until we are free. Wherever you are, tighten up your belt. Tighten up your belt, because the battle has just begun. The restoration of independent state of Biafra is a must. Biafra has been declared on the 29th of November 2024. From that moment onwards, we have become a sovereign state. And any occupying force in Biafra land is there at his or her own risk. If you are serving under the zoo and you are still in our territory, I pity you. You will be responsible for whatever happens to you. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are, join us at these few minutes of time that we're going to spend here as we prepare while we wait for the fundraising time. Remember, today is fundraising, a day we gather to raise funds for the United States of Biafra. Don't forget to join that fundraising to defend your land, to win your recognition, and to restore Biafra on the ground fully. It is going to cost you effort. It's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you dedication. You must dedicate yourself. Put yourself forward. Dedicate all your strength. And I bet you at the end of the day, you'll be glad you did. I want to share with you our previous program. Now, for those of you that missed the program, I want to share it with you so that you can listen and also pay attention. Key in and follow what is happening here from Biafrans, their own side of views and what they think. And I bet you at the end of the day, you'll be glad you did. Let's watch. Let's hear from you, my sister.
Thank you, Mr. Chicks. Good morning. was from here, and all good and sincere Biafrans that are standing firm. We said, may God be praised. Okay, I'll take it step by step. As you listed it, from Nnamdi Kalu's court yesterday. Yeah, it was. It wasn't a coincidence that Nnamdi Kalu was brought to court today. That Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, was also celebrating his birthday. Two great men, Biafra, freedom. So for Mazen Nnamdi Kalu, the biggest thing that I saw media carrying yesterday was he apologized. He apologized. He apologized. Any other thing I was just expecting to hear, I wasn't hearing, what actually took place. Which for me is important, but not that important. The area I want to come is, I know a lot of us, even the biography of whosoever that is going to be the judge now, that will handle the case, is not something good to write home about.
At all.
But who is Paul for those who are Christian? Paul used to be Saul. And what was he doing as a Saul? Killing Christians. If you hear anything, he gives order that anybody Christian knock off his head. And when he was arrested on his way, where was he going? To go murder Christians. He was on his way. He got blind. The twinkle of an eye, he got confused. Before he knew it, he found himself and was asking questions. What am I doing here? Before you know it, he started protecting the Christians. These are miraculous ways God can work.
Yes.
Our prayer will be, let God intervene, like Brochu said. Let God intervene and arrest. If God can arrest Saul, a great man, I don't think there is anybody that God cannot arrest. God will arrest that judge. And the day of Nnamdi Kalu's case, he will be enveloped with the direction of God and not of man. This is our prayer. So, whether he's bad, his record, his days, we don't care. He will be arrested as God arrested Saul and changed his name to Paul.
Yes.
He will be the instrument that this case will be changed to Paul, not Saul.
See?
Coming to our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. And another thing I wanted to, that would be my third one. It's the birthday we celebrated yesterday. Our people say a fool at 40 is a fool forever. And our Prime Minister has hit that milestone. And we thank God for that. When he was in his late 30s and started this struggle, we were looking at him as a little boy. Now, I hope those who still see him as a little boy see him no more. He has hit 40. So that, by the way, and like you said, Mr. Chicks, we are happy that Godfather was there for that celebration. It was a special occasion. And you see, when somebody is smart, please give that person a chance to act. You see the smartness? For every opportunity that you have. That's why I love this DPM. For every opportunity, that woman, Dr. Ngozi Orabreze, doesn't leave it to go by.
Yes.
He will bring forth everything about Biafra. Do we know that was where started having problem with Azoka? Because of occasion, Azoka supposed to be representing for something different about women. She went there and brought Biafra instead of whatever the case. That was where the problem started. So she used every avenue, every opportunity to showcase Biafra case. And she did what she knows how to do best yesterday. So that the Simon Godfather, who is standing Gidibam with Simon, will take this package back to his people. This is what our people are going through. This is what our people are thinking about the Finland. The Finland we thought was a blessed country. Entered NATO, entered United Nations, and they brainwash them. They are turning them upside down. They are turning them upside down. You see this group of United Nations and NATO group, they are evil group. And I wish and I pray that Donald Trump would dismantle this. Because they are not there for people. They are there to continue the slavery that has ended a long time ago. That is what they are doing there. And any new country that joins them, they corrupt that country. They corrupt that. They say it's just not to come together in case if they attack, they join them. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to continue that slavery pattern, continue to surmount African nation. So, I thank Dr. Ngozi Orabreze yesterday. That's a brave woman. And I advise everybody, whatever she's doing, you cannot do it. People know what is isi bogidi. Oh, we are isi bogidi keta.
Yes.
The first isi bogidi, bo Nnamdi Kanu, apart from Ojukwu, was Nnamdi Kanu. What is he now? Isi Ozo Bogidi, which is Prime Minister. What is he now? The queer, why are Bruno Isi Ozo Bogidi now? We may boom, and if you cannot, please respect that people did it, because a lot comes with it. Ye boom, me bunegi, ye boom, me bunegi, you woke. Why? Yeah, boku isi bogidi. Ebunye gị, ị ga-ebu nkwe. Let us be careful. Abia, I'm adding this one now. Connecting Asare Dokubo and then Nnamdi Kanu. Our brother Exodus, I kind of got into his, I think it was either after or before the birthday celebration, where he was reading what the pig in the crate, said about Nnamdi Kanu. That Nnamdi Kanu told him that his job would be wiped out. That man, after the Old Testament, that man is the greatest prophet I've ever seen. Everything that man said has come to fulfillment. Oh my God. He was narrating that his job will be fine, that they cannot fight that fight alone without Igbo people. Seriously? And I'm asking, which men, which Igbo people that will fight with you? Those you've wiped out? Those you send your men to wipe out? Please, go get those Fulanis that you were training. Go get them to help you. And he said he regretted it. He did not listen to Nnamdi Kanu. If he knew, he would have listened to that. Nnamdi Kanu won him. Please, if you in the media and you still have all those prophecies of Nnamdi Kanu, please bring them out. They are very, very important. They will all come to faith. In case our people have forgotten, we need to be reminded of every prophecy of that man. None will be left behind.
Yes.
They are all happening. Anyone that has not happened, trust me, we need to start to pray about that one, because if we don't, it's going to happen. If your people are not careful, the military will occupy their land. They will be drawn into river. So we have special people, and God knows how to appoint our leaders, because God has destined it that this time my people are going to their promised land, and it's not gonna fail. And we're already there. We just want the evil ones in uniform to leave our country. We can trade together, we can live together in harmony, but let us arrange ourselves, put ourselves in order. And we negotiate, as simple as ABCD. We have boundaries, and we can coexist. Ooh. I wonder where the noise is coming from. Okay. So that's my input. I'll still be just there listening to you, Mr. Chooks. This morning, today is Saturday, so thank God I will have time to be there, listening. Thank you so much, and I'll go be our friends.
Thank you, my beloved sister. I appreciate you for your contribution and that very line of thought. My fellow Biafrans that are watching, anywhere you are watching this program from, you must know that we have a responsibility. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have chosen his own path, and he is working tirelessly for both of us. They are doing everything humanly possible to break him. They have tried and tried and tried and tried, and they can't succeed. Now they are adding propaganda to their speeches. That is why you see the way they react, the way they act. They add propaganda to everything they are doing. Just go back and check every report about yesterday's case. They are not even telling us about the charges. They brought back 7-count charges, and Mazen Nandekano pleaded not guilty, and they adjourned the case to 29th. So with all this that is happening, they are not even explaining the circumstances that brought us to this far and what has done. All they are interested in is just telling people that Mazen Nandekano have apologized on his outburst. But they forgot that the outburst of Mazen Nandekano gave birth to what you are seeing today. If not for the outburst of Mazen Nandekano, it will be a different ball game. They will not even change that judge. And they might continue to prolong his case and without talking about it. And there's nothing you can do. The only way to fight these people is to use the same media they are using. And I thank Chukwu Okeke that Mazen Nandekano is utilizing the media perfectly well. And that is what I'm seeing now. Now they discover that Mazen Nandekano is using the media very well. You can see now that they have started restricting the media. They have started putting restriction on the media. Mazen Nandekano no longer have that freedom he used to have to speak to the media as he always do. They know that Mazen Nandekano is not somebody you can cage or cow. That he's so intelligent that he will use every single opportunity he has to make his case. That outburst gave birth to what you are seeing today. If not for that outburst, it would have been a different ballgame. But they are not scared about that. All they are interested in trying to show you how weak Mazen Nandekano is. They are trying to show you that Mazen Nandekano is not a strong man. They are trying to show you that Mazen Nandekano cannot stand. They are trying to show you that Mazen Nandekano has given up. They are trying to show you his weakness. This is what the wicked media is showing. But I bet you, except you are not a true Biafran, except you are not a true follower of Mazen Nandekano, only those who are not true followers will be deceived. But for those of us who has been hearing him and know what he's made of, Mazen Nandekano is made of steel. When he said it is that Biafra on that, he's not going back in his words. And I bet you, with the new legal team he has, if they move away from the main objective, which is Biafra, of course he's going to drop them. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. And I hope they will focus and pursue the desire of Mazen Nandekano, which is Biafra. You're welcome, my beloved brother Christian. Thank you for joining. Happy weekend.
Happy weekend, brother Chus. Well done. Oh. Yeah. So yesterday was the birthday of PM, right? I didn't take note of any. Was there any particular event to that, or? I mean?
Yeah, it was celebrated. There was a program that was held in remembrance of his birthday. It was held. Program that was held. It was streamed and people attended on Zoom.
Oh, good. That's good.
His godfather in Finland attended the program also.
Okay, that's good. Well, yeah, I just as usual, you know, these evil ones, they always try to spin everything to their own agenda. So obviously I saw it. I think it was yesterday that Nandekano apologized. Nandekano did that. Pure lies. I mean, this is their mind. This is how they roll, you know, because you remember some time ago, that probably was last year, when Abaribe came out to tell Nigerians that Nandekano has agreed to every federal government. You know, they are preempting. That is preemption. But they fail already. They don't know whom they are dealing with. You see, I've got so many things wrong, but the one thing I am sure, even up to today, that I've never get wrong is the fact that Nnamdi Kanu we never denounce Biafra. You can do whatever you like.
Exactly.
Because this is a man who knows, he knows where he's coming from, and he knows where he's going, and he knows where he's been to. You know what he's seen. So they better rethink, because this whole tactics is not going to work. They will keep trying, but they will keep failing. Because trust me, if Nnamdi Kanu wanted to come out of that dungeon today, as we speak, he will come out. It's just a question of him going to tell them that, look, it's okay, it's enough. Let's walk, let's rebuild Nigeria, blah, 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 whatever. He'll be out straight. They will go on their knees, thanking and begging, all of them. They will give him everything. But that is never going to happen. That I tell you, again, like I said, that is one thing from day one I knew, because I knew where he has been to. I knew what he has seen, you know. So Biafra, I don't know, but trust me, no way. They can delay it all they want. They can play whatever game, politics. At the end, Biafra will come. When? I don't know, but it will come. And then I cannot have that assurance. And that is why he's standing firm. Very, very firm. So I don't want to go into this or that, but trust me, let them continue to waste their time, because when even in the court, when you see Nnamdi Kanu, you can clearly see that he's a man who knows what he's doing.
Of course. You see, when the senior advocate asked him, "Are you worried?" He said, "Not at all."
Okay, I didn't notice, because
I saw that.
Okay.
They asked him that question, I think 2 times or 3 times. He said, "No, I'm not worried."
Exactly.
Not at all. Yes.
Was it
I saw that.
Was it his lawyer that asked? He said,
Yeah,
Yes.
the new
The new judge, the
Okay.
older man that asked him
Okay.
that question. Yes.
you know, one thing is that Nnamdi Kanu, he understands Nigeria more than anybody you can ever imagine. So he understands the game. That even among the so-called lawyers working for him, he knows when and how to draw the line. He knows this is Nigeria we're talking about. And evil. Look, bro, I with a conviction, when I speak about Nigeria, I know what I'm talking about. And but at the end of the day, I always have this kind of confidence, because I know that at the end of the day, God will do the right thing. It might take time, but God will do. Nigeria is not supposed to exist. It's just the most unfair. It's the most, how do I say, the most evil act. The creation of Nigeria is inhuman, is demonic, it's unbelievable. In every way you look at it, it's just not supposed to be. Now, and you see the conspiracy, the global conspiracy to Nigeria, that tells you that truly, there's these people, they are on an evil mission, and God is intervening. It takes a lot for most people to understand what is going on. Why God raised a guy like Donald Trump? I'm telling you, God has had enough of their evil. Now, he's not going to be able to stop everything, but he's sure going to make life ungovernable, miserable for this evil bunch of people. Because when you look at a country like Finland, who fought also to be free, to be a free people, and they are free. And today, they are fighting, according to them, to free Ukraine from Russia, which is a lie. Because Ukraine is an independent, very free and independent country.
Yes.
Who they have everything that a country need. No, they conduct the election, they elect whom they want, whatever. Now, the same Finland is helping the enemy to make sure that over 70 to 80 million people continue to remain in perpetual slavery, more or less. So how do you explain that they are currently fighting, as they said, for Ukraine to be free, but they are refusing us to be free? So that tells a lot. So obviously, you can see that, as it is now, because the United States government, not under this Donald Trump, is going to go into useless, meaningless war against Russia. It's not going to happen. So Europeans and the rest of them globalists, let them go and fight Russia like they are claiming now, whatever, Britain, and let them go to go and fight Russia. Because we know that the war of this Russia-Ukraine it is they are making because they want to finish up Russia. So they use Ukraine as a proxy to infiltrate, to finally. So this is what it's all about. Then came a guy called Donald Trump who has really kind of, pierced them at the back. Let them go. If they have, he asked him, Trump asked the PM, the Prime Minister of this Britain, you think you can all by yourself go and confront
I saw the video.
You saw the video.
Yeah, he was first of all advertising his country as a strong army. They have a strong army. Then the Lord look at him. Can you fight Russia alone?
Exactly. So they know they cannot. But above all, Trump. Oh my goodness! Of course, he's gonna make some areas, but trust me. Person where you see all these things when they happen, all these global events, you say, God, no day. Well, I'm sorry, I have nothing to tell you. These people will be put to shame. Yeah. Can you believe that? Over more than 3 million people just massacred in a quest for freedom, just to be free. Well, not even to be free, was just restructuring more or less to have a system like they have themselves, but they say no. That you must all remain subjugated under this, system that they created. Fast forward over maybe 50 to 60 years, they are still, it's incredible. Incredible. So, and you think that, no, God will raise a standard, and that is done. Yes, because I live here, I see what's going on. I follow all the events. I'm like, okay, welcome to our. So what we've been feeling for how many decades now? You people, in fact, una never begin feel themselves. If you know what it means to be able to make a decision for yourself, but you deny others. Why? Because you have the big agenda. It's incredible for me. The level of disappointment that I feel towards Finland, because initially we thought, given what they did during the Civil War, that they are humane and sympathetic. They are, but little did I know that they've become part of it, the globalists. So they don't care about humanity. They have absolutely, today as we speak, look at the level of massacre still going on in Nigeria, all over the place.
They do not care. They don't care. All they care is about mineral resources.
Exactly. From Biafra land.
A strong bilateral relationship with the terrorist country. They don't care.
Yeah. For Finland,
they don't care about citizens. All they care about is that resources. That is where they are.
For Finland, I can understand what went down because initially I knew the position they took. We all knew their position towards Biafra and the whole issue. We knew the position. And when suddenly they shifted, they crumbled, they caved in, we also knew it. We saw it how it happened. But nevertheless, they are still guilty. That's how I look at it. The fact that you caved in does not take away the fact that you betrayed the trust and all the things and the prayer, everything regarding, concerning the country. So that's just not an excuse. We know the British masterminded it. I know that for a fact. They masterminded it because they wanted to join NATO. So that was the opening that the British saw, because Turkey was blocking it, because the NATO charter is such that any one single member nation can block the membership of a new one coming in. So, but British, they exercised their global power or influence, and eventually they made the deal and they allowed them, they joined NATO, But everybody know that Russia doesn't basically trouble nobody. Trust me. I lived in Russia and I lived in Ukraine briefly. They don't trouble nobody, but they just want to be safe and secured. They don't want NATO to come and mount their aggressive posture on their doorstep. Who will accept that? Nobody. So they know the fact, but these people are just evil, pure and simple. And when you tell them to their face, they can go to hell, do whatever they want to do. But the truth remains the truth. Putin is not true. Putin have a lot more to sort out than going to invade a sovereign nation. No, but except if that sovereign nation is coming to allow themselves to be used as proxy to destroy Russia, there is not gonna. Everything has to go down at it. So this is what Trump knows. But today in this country, they call Trump. Every time they say, "Oh, he's a puppet to Putin. Oh, he's in his pocket," just to as if say that will make Trump to change his mind and become enemy. You know. But no, I can't go. If I'm not going, I'm telling you, because from the get-go they wanted to take him out, but they failed woefully. And you see it now. And let's wait and see how it works out for them. So as for our DPM, Dr. Ngozi, we will continue to pray and continue to do the best we can, because he's in a very unique position, and it's not by mistake, not at all. It's not by mistake, because these globalists, they failed woefully. So America is not seeking NATO membership. In other words, they even want to even come out, because it's not serving anybody's interest. Absolutely. Yeah. NATO is a destabilizer. It's a force of confusion and problem all over the place. So the usefulness is not even needed anymore. So so if whether they make them go pressurize Trump, make a hand arrest Ngozi, it's not gonna work. Never. So that's why I keep saying it, that she's in a position, and this was masterminded by Chukwuka Abbiama. Exactly. If she can just get pushed a little bit, we're going home, my brother. Sometimes it seems impossible to imagine, but it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. That's why most time I was saying now, people, all we need to do is to position ourselves very well. That opportunity, the opportunity is here. It's just like these people we are talking about, Burkina Faso. If they tell you in your dream that Burkina Faso can stand France and say, no, get away from my country, you wouldn't believe it. Yeah. If they tell you that Niger Republic can stand face to toe to France and tell them walk out, Mali can walk them out, you don't believe it. But that opportunity comes because they were rightly positioned. Yes. They were rightly positioned. The opportunity came and they took it. Yeah. They took that opportunity and they stood on their ground. And look at how far they are going today. And more people are joining them. Exactly. And if you look, what we have to do, we have to position ourselves so that when that opportunity presents, that inevitability, which is going to happen very soon. Yeah, it's already coming. That opportunity is coming very, very fast. Yeah. When it comes, we will position ourselves properly and we key in and take it. Very important. Yeah, because it's an inevitable event. It's going to happen. And if you look, you will see that, like, even though there's this organization or infighting, whatever it is, but they are all, symptoms of something that is going to come, because it will happen. And by the time it happens, we already know, we're already expecting it. We know, like you say, we are positioning, So, but most other regions, I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe they think that this unworkable entity, this demonic dark entity that is having nobody's interest will continue. It's not going to continue. Trust me. It won't continue. So some of them also, maybe they will caught off guard or they will caught unaware when it happens. Then they begin to, scramble, because there's no anybody who think that Nigeria will work. Doesn't know, it does absolutely, maybe, I don't know, but because from every angle you will see that it wasn't built to work and it will never work. So that is even when we talk about working, when what people should be worried about is this Janjaweed overrunning even Abuja, because the government, they don't even care how many people this Fulani killed. They don't talk about it. The media don't talk about it. The government don't talk about it. The governors don't, for the most part.
especially in Biafra land. They don't talk about it. So for how long? How is it? How is that sustainable? That people can just come, slaughter 20, 30, goes away, go and reinforce, regroup, go to another place, slaughter, and when they dislodge them, they take their community. And so how is that going? What are you going to do to change it? They are getting bolder and bolder. So, my dear brother, how do you go?
Thank you so much. Let's hear from Kochux. Kochux, you are there. Are you there, Kochux? Unmute yourself. Let's hear from you. Kochux, we cannot hear you. Your voice is not coming out, Kochux. Your voice is not coming out. Check your gadget, or you can go out and come back again. You can go back and come back again. So when we talk about this issue, I want to play a video. Let us see, when we are calling Nigeria a terrorist government, Nigeria a terrorist government, some people don't understand. I want us to see this video and see the way Nigerian government is making case for the Fulani Janja with terrorists. They make case for them, they defend them, they change the narrative just to suit them at all times. Just like my brother Christian was saying that Nigeria can never work. Anybody that is hoping that Nigeria will be better somehow, that person is just sick. Let's just hear this video. It's a very old video, but let's just listen to it again.
West is the Hausa Fulani fight. You know, we don't mention it. That is the bottom line. The Fulani man feels anytime he comes to town, he's molested, he's killed. The Hausa man believes that the Fulani man, using his headsmen, enters his farm and destroys his crops. So it's been a long time, I'm sure you're aware, it's been a long time issue that had not been addressed. So
you see, this thing this man is saying here is a blatant lie.
Yeah.
It's a very big lie.
Half truth.
And look at him boldly saying it before the press. That a Fulani man is afraid when he comes to town, and how someone will just go attack him because he came to town. Huh? When we have seen that these people are wielding machete, they're wielding AK-47, coming to innocent people's house, the farmers' places, to come and destroy their farm. Look at the way he's playing the card. Look at the way he's explaining it as if it's something as simple as that. That it's just Hausa people and the Northern and the Fulani fight. What of the one they are doing in Southeast? Is it Hausa and Fulani? Is it the Southeastern and the Fulani?
Okay.
The ones they are doing in the Southwest, what happened there? Is it Hausa and Fulani a fight in the Southwest? In Benue State, which one is that? Which one is will you call that? But they come to the national stage and they begin to speak these lies, and people are paying attention.
You know,
the Hausa Fulani fight. You know, we don't mention it. That is the bottom line. The Fulani man feels anytime he comes to town, he's molested, he's killed.
A lie.
The Hausa man believes that the Fulani man, using his headsmen, enters his farm and destroys his crops. So it's been a long time, I'm sure you're aware, it's been a long time issue that had not been addressed. So it's a political issue.
The difference between Fulanis and the Hausa is that Fulani, they have their own tribe. They have their own language. Yes. The way they speak is different from Hausa. Yes. If you listen to a Fulani man speaking, yes, with the way Hausa man will speak, yes, they are quite different. Yes. But what makes them to become one is that religion. They came with that religion and they said to them they are one. But yes, it's good that religion make you one. But at the same time, if you people say I want, then why, you know, because of the religion, you later become emir in their states. You know, a state that is supposed to be ruled, governed by a Hausa man, when you go to Kano, when you go to Katsina, they even extended into Sokoto. You even go to Kaduna, you will see it's a Fulani man. It's a place that is supposed to be dominated, it's supposed to be ruled by the people of that state. By the people of that state, but you will see a Fulani man become. So Fulani man, they are play For me, it's like they betray them. For me, that's for me. For me, it's like they come with a deception. You know, they come and they deceive you people. They give you the religion and they take over the resources of you people. People, the thing that you're supposed to be ruling, something that you're supposed to become dominant for it, they are the one who are dominating it. You can see that. You can see that Hausa man has never become a president in this country. Why? Because Fulani man, they have been deceiving the Hausa people. We are one because of religion, but they never become president. And Fulani, let me tell you, Fulani are not beggars, to be honest. Yes, let me just say the truth. Why is it that Fulani people are not beggars? It's because they are the one who have been hijacking the treasure of this land to themselves. They are the one who have been accumulating the treasure of this country for themselves. So there are children who are staying in the villages with their cows. They don't beg and they don't marry. They don't marry a lot of women. You never see a Fulani man marrying, having many children like that. But I don't know why they came and they allowed the Hausa plan. They allowed the Hausas to marry, to get more people, to get more population. You know, for me, they want the Hausa people to get more children, more population, so that in times of politics, you know, they talk of democracy is a game of numbers. So they need that numbers, and the Hausa people are the one producing those children. And you can see the people that they are using to go and to do this killing, majority are the Hausas. But the one who you will discover leading is a Fulani man. And the leader, the gang road leader, is a Fulani man. While the majority that will follow behind are the Hausas. So they are using the Hausas to achieve their...
You see, this guy made some sense in what he's saying.
Yeah, he speaks facts.
He made a lot of sense in what he was saying. There's one thing he said. He said, have you seen that there are no much Fulanis begging? When you see all these people beggars.
They're Hausas.
These are the Almajiris that carry plates.
They're Hausas.
Hausas.
Yeah.
The Hausas. And the Fulanis, they don't have many wives. They only have one wife, one themselves.
They're very strategic, Fulanis.
My brother. You see, that is there is one thing. If there is something we must learn from these people, it is self-preservation.
100%.
If there is something we must learn from Fulani people, self-preservation, we must learn it, borrow it from them.
Yeah, self-preservation.
That is one thing we don't have. We don't have it.
That is why you cannot bribe them through something. Like Jonathan was trying to appeasement to appease, you know. It didn't work because for them, what their priority, their number one concentration is that self-preservation.
Self-preservation, number one.
No any amount of money can buy that from them.
You can imagine where a governor came on national TV, Bauchi State governor came on national TV and said that every Fulani man in West Africa, they are all Fulani. They are first of all Fulani before Nigeria.
Yeah.
Then he has brothers and sisters in Mauritania, and all of them are Fulani. They know themselves as Fulanis, not Nigeria.
He's about to governor, the then governor. I thought he was born.
Governor that even wanted to contest for presidency.
Is that not? That is the guy who is coordinating with Peter Obi now, at least something. Bala, whatever. Bala Mohammed or something.
Former Bauchi State governor.
Because
somebody here.
Yeah, I saw it on either channels or Arise TV when Chamberlain, is the interviewer.
Interviewed him.
Oh, it was Channel Television. Yeah. Well, that is the guy, but that is the same guy who said because it was during Buhari that they have this program to resettle all the marauding Fulanis entire in Nigeria.
I will find the video and play the video.
And the guy, Chamberlain, asked him, he said, sir, are you saying that the Fulanis who are not Nigerian can come into Nigeria and settle? He said, yes, that is what is a program there. And guess what? All those, the effect is what we are living today in Nigeria. Exactly. Because they've allowed them in, all of them. Buhari allowed them in, and with Dangote trailer, they ferry them all over the place. They occupy the bushes. And I was asking a guy yesterday, I said, if you people are praising Soludo for banning this, for banning that, for cracking this, why don't you people ask Soludo to ban these Fulanis who
in the
occupies
forest, as he's fighting
in Anambra State.
Go to bushes and fight those people still in the bush.
Yeah, I was talking with this guy. He's in Onitsha. We're on the phone. I said, do you not think that the most existential issue facing Ndibo is the occupation of Fulanis of all the forest? So why is Soludo afraid not to incur Fulanis route, or what is going on? So, but he couldn't answer it. He basically couldn't, because he's a huge, brainwash, whatever, believer in Soludo. I say, my friend, you are wasting your time. You have to think deep, think, use your brain. And a guy who is either Obuebun or Libya, whatever, okay, maybe it's not the best way to go, but these are not the major issue. That this is not an existential problem we are facing. This is what I tried to explain to him. Later he said to me, he said, bros, I think you are right. Not that you think, I am right. You have the right as a governor. Tell everybody, you cannot occupy, the bushes are made for the farmers to go and cultivate and have food. If you want to live, come and live among humans as a human being. You cannot go and take over the bushes. You don't do that. Our people are in the north. They don't occupy any forest or anywhere. They live out, So that is just the situation. But yeah, my brother, it's tough.
Just as you said, you see, even those native doctors you are talking about, I learned they have been discharged in the court.
Okay.
The court discharged them.
Yeah.
Because the other one, they court discharged them.
If you don't have evidence of them doing bad, what?
I can't just understand.
It's their right to believe in African tradition.
Terrorists are there in the forest taking innocent life. You see people come out and testify that they are selling human parts. They are killing people and selling their parts. If you don't bring money, you will see videos, you see evidence. Yet you are not going after them.
Yeah.
Coach Hooks, you are back. Let's see if we can hear from you. Coach Hooks, let's see if your voice can come out now. You are having a network problem. Let's see if we can hear you. Coach Hooks, are you there? Coach Hooks, we cannot hear you. Your voice is not coming out. Something must be wrong with your gadget. Christian, can you hear him?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay. Coach Hooks, we cannot hear you. We can't hear you. I think the problem should be from your side. We can't hear you at all. We can't hear you.
Is it calling from Homeland or?
I think it should be Homeland. Maybe I guess it's Homeland. Their network sometimes is just messed up. So, my fellow brothers and sisters, we must continue to hold on to our faith and position ourselves for victory. This is the right time for us to be free. The project of freedom of Biafran people is project of Chukwu Kabiama. Nobody can truncate it. It doesn't matter how they try. They might continue to try to see if they can stop what is coming, but they can't stop it. They can never stop. No matter how they try, they cannot stop it. The only thing we have to do is to seize the opportunity when it comes and be whom we are supposed to be. That is why sometimes when I see people who are devoting their time on attacking their fellow Biafrans, if you feel you cannot work under Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, why don't you keep yourself busy? Pursue the freedom the way you know you can do it. Why do you spend your precious time speaking against somebody that is working? You are doing nothing. These people are so daft that they are doing nothing. They have no agenda. They have nothing to do. All you want to do is that every time our deputy prime minister makes a speech, you bring her program and you begin to analyze. And when you look what they're analyzing, it doesn't just make sense. I can't just understand. You wouldn't create your own program. You wouldn't make an impact, try to evangelize. That thing you feel is the right thing to do. Why don't you preach it? Preach it. Go ahead. Get your own audience and preach the gospel. Go ahead.
That is because they don't have anything to offer. That's what it simply means. Because the fact that when she has a program, you sit and watch it. After watching, you go and begin to twist her words. So what? But she doesn't do that to you. She's busy. Dr. Ngozi Orebeze is busy moving forward, doing her best. But you sit down instead of you to keep fighting the enemy, the common enemy that we have, you are listening to her program. You try to fish out, look for reasons to attack because, of course,
twist it and twist.
It's just sad because if you are looking for a fault or a mistake from somebody's word, you will definitely find some because we're all human. So you twist the word, but again, the Biafrans, that should be enough reason for them to know that these guys, they really don't have anything to offer, because if they do, they should be doing the right thing, but they are not. You know,
they're no more fighting for Biafra. They've lost the battle. That's what we have to understand. They know that they've lost that battle. They know that they are no more on the right track.
I believe it. I believe it 100%.
The truth more than me and you. Yeah. So that's why what do they do is to look for any single mistake and just use it as a subject line. So we will just need to understand that. You want them to shut down their YouTube?
YouTube.
No. They're looking,
and that's what they did to PM. During PM, this is what they do. Yes. They always listen to PM and they pick stuff there, twist it, but until they finally phase out.
Exactly. So that's what they're doing right now. And I mean, some of them, it took them time to build their YouTube channel, and so you want them to just shut down without fighting? Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing right now. They're just fighting, trying to see if they can find viewers. If you check them, you see that their viewers are falling, like going so low. And I mean, they're doing what they need to do as a human being. You know, whether meaningful or not meaningful, they don't care right now. They're just fighting. And even this guy, Chiamaka Jere, said that, yes, that is a content creator. You know, so they are trying to create something. They are trying to see if they can get their viewers back. This struggle thing, this Biafra thing, is no more in the agenda. Let me tell you, it's no more in the agenda, because they see that they're just doing nothing. So please bear with them. Let them continue. So
you hit the nail. You hit the nail, really, because even at that diorama, she has become, like you say, a content creator. So obviously, maybe she will want to be getting little stuff here and there over that. But they really missed the mark, because she opened her mouth and confessed that she will bring Ngozi Oraveze down. And I was like, really? So this is your job now. Your job is to bring her down, not to bring Biafra. It's just sad. But like you said, we don't have to bear with them. They will phase out. They will phase out.
She said it. She openly that she will fight, and you could see her telling, "Okay, bye," that if our honor on social media, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Somebody that come out to fight for Biafra, somebody that know that this Biafra, a lot of innocent and good-hearted people that want this Biafra so bad, like myself, has died on it. And you say you're on the media. You can say anything. Lying with the life of our people.
Yeah.
So you can see that they lost the track. Yeah. And what causes this is when you talk too much, you end up losing the track. And Iburu eze onye agwanam. Eze onye agwanam bụkwa nsị n'ike wee gaa church. Eze onye agwanam bụ nsị n'ike wee gaa church. So, and that's what happened to Chika Mary Ike. One is Yocha, as Biafra people has nicknamed her in Finland. So, please, we should bear with them. Now, a snake, the head are cut off, and then the body is just struggling to maintain their YouTube channel, so that whatever penny and dollar or whatever they are getting out of it, they will not lose it. So that's what they're doing. And the Biafrans know that 100% of Biafrans know that. I communicate with people back home. I communicate with my family. They know the right track. So we shouldn't worry about them.
It is very painful. It's very painful. Just like the other one, the other guy we were discussing about the other day, the one that these ones that come and present themselves as a Biafran army and the men on the ground and men on top and men on river and men on sea. When I hear them talk sometimes, I begin to wonder, how do we end up falling into the hand of this kind of set of people with the kind of mentality they had? Just like the one that came out last time, that one they call Prince or whatever, they came out and said that you accepted that you were given 5 million naira at the instance of that very
4 million. It was 4 million.
4 million. Was given 4 million. And you collected it. And you admitted that from the onset, immediately, the way pronunciation was made, the way things were going, you loved it and you appreciated the way Dr. Ngozi was working. All of a sudden, somebody from nowhere called you and told you you should stop listening to Dr. Ngozi, that she's not the right person. And you believed. A grown-up man with his own common sense.
I think that people need to know that, because we don't know the situation where he found himself. And if you find yourself in certain situations, call. Let 1 or 2 persons know what you're going through.
Exactly.
They will help you than making a wrong decision. And like I apologize to that man, because I know 2 days ago or something on your program, I said he looks like somebody who is drunk or took something. But I came to know that he is ill.
Yeah, he's ill. I know
the guy is sick. And whatever that he's sick of is really drowning him. He's really sick. So all this mistake, but I'm happy that the DPM is scrutinizing everybody, cleaning up every doubt.
We need to clean up. Seriously.
That's why we are no longer, it's no more men on ground, Biafra army, because they are getting that training.
You can be men of whatever. It's up to you.
And she already come out and put out the rules that guides the army.
Absolutely.
So if you go contrary to it, you're on your own. If you're captured, you're on your own. And that's what the whole country, the way they do that. If you stray away from others and you're captured, they will fight to get you back, but you will go to prison. They will judge you and you go to prison for doing that. So she's doing fantastic. So that with that, all this kind of tout, let me not call them tout, because they've really fought for us, but that mentality where we found ourselves in that bongo. If it's a Kelena TV, it says bongo. The zoo, Nigeria. It's bongo country. So it's where we found ourselves, and we reason that way. We don't know how to make a report. When you're threatened, please make a report, because that guy did a good job. He really worked very well with Prime Minister. So whatever that transpired, please come back, report. We'll protect you. We'll find a solution. If your life is for every other, I'm talking. If you feel danger, if you feel somebody is threatening you because of what you believe in, please call. Go to your Google, find a number there in the Biafra. Call. See, I'm sure the government we have now will not let you down. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister. You have spoken well. Every Biafra must stand their ground. This battle you are seeing, it's not going to be easy. Some of us think it's a joke. It is not a joke. Freedom doesn't come cheap. It doesn't come cheap. It comes with great sacrifice. Great and greater sacrifice. And if you are not ready to pay those sacrifice, forget it. Just like they told Mazen Nandekan when he went to the United Nations, he said one of the heavyweights told him, when he was explaining about what we are going through and the civil war we have fought. And the heavyweights told him, but you stopped. You were fighting. Why did you stop?
Yeah.
He told Mazen, why did you stop?
Yeah.
He said, until you show the world that your freedom worth your life.
Yeah.
Never pay attention.
Yeah.
Until you fight and show the world that your freedom worth your life, that you can give your life for your freedom, they will not pay attention. And that is how the world works. Some of us think you will just sleep and wake up one day and you will see Biafra. No. You have to do something.
You know, the truth. I feel like, because sometimes I take, like, I look back from the struggle when Onyendu Mazinan Khan was kidnapped, how we fought like hell behind PM Simon Ekpa. We fought like hell. And it took quite a time. It took some time before he was able to quiet us, silence them. And Biafrans just eventually, they saw the light, if I may use the word, you know. So it was not easy, trust me. So, but like for our DPM, I think she even stand a way better chance to silence these noisemakers more than even our PM does. Though I understand, like, the point you made some time ago, that it's never like very like the same with a man and a woman. Because, for example, the woman that has family, you have children, you know. So, but as a man, you can just get up and go. But as a mother, you have to consider this and that. So obviously, sometimes that's why it's a little bit harder for a woman. It's understandable, you know. But at the same time, I believe that it's just a matter of time. Because my point is that these guys, they will phase out, you know, sooner or later. They will be silenced. And the unique opportunity that I see for Ngozi Oronbese is the fact that she can go, if she can get through to like international medias and continue to project Biafra aspiration and continue to use her position, because she's undisputed. She is the one in charge. You can deny it all you want. You can argue it, whatever, but that is just the fact. So everything happening has shown that outside Mazinan Khan, who is still in castration, and our PM now, who has been held, she is the one running the show for now. So naturally, everybody who genuinely want Biafra should support, rally around, so that let's go home, let's get this freedom over with, you know. So, and like I said, if she can just dedicate a little bit more time doing something that Biafrans, both back home and everywhere, will be seeing, because our PM back then used similar tactics in a way, because he was then granting interview. I remember one interview he granted to BBC and one in Germany and some other people. But these other DOS who were antagonizing, fighting him, they weren't doing it. They were just sitting, looking for a way to call him a perema, to call him this, to discredit him one way or the other. And at some point, Biafrans came to the realization that, oh, this is the guy who is doing the rating. So they fall on the wayside. So that same thing is going to happen with these guys. As much noise they might just be making, but she just have to go out there and make it, you know, begin to grant these interviews and possibly go places where it's just visible, because not everybody, like I said earlier, not everybody have that ability, you know, to dissect or to unravel, pick out the fire. So, but with time, as she makes herself visible, advocates, you know, before international platforms about what we are looking for, what is happening. So the more everybody will begin to fall in line, and the more these noisemakers, they begin to go into oblivion. So that is the situation. But we thank God, bro.
Thank you so much for that contribution. Coach Hooks, you're back again. Let's see if your voice is now clear. Coach Hooks, try again. Let's see. Are you there, Coach Hooks? Wow, your this thing is not still coming up. We can't hear you. We can't hear you at all. We can't hear you. Your network is having a problem, or maybe it might not be your network, it might be your set. Just check it and see what the problem is. Let's hear from MC.
Massachusetts, is it this March? The opening of is it Washington office? Oh, but this March, go.
May 30th May.
Oh, May. Okay, all right. 2 months to go. Okay.
May 30th. MC, let's hear from you.
Yeah. Good morning. Good afternoon from here.
Welcome.
Yeah. Thanks. Good afternoon, Biafrans. So my own take on this. I know Dr. Ngozi is doing what she's supposed to do. You understand me? The problem, my anger is on Biafrans. My anger is not on Ogen Kere and Sonia Akpara, because those ones, they are doing what they are paid to do, which is understandable. They are doing what they are doing because they've been paid to do it. But my anger is for Biafrans. That's why the teaching of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa combined together for over 12 years, 30 years. Still, our people, some of our people cannot still reason with common sense. If you've been following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, by this time, nobody can use propaganda or blackmail to sway you to start thinking otherwise. So people come in now to say they are confused. I don't understand. I just can't understand. Look, if you can remember, Simon Ekpa, the PM, is a lawyer. He's not just a lawyer, he's an international lawyer. He said he knows what he's doing. Just follow my template. So, if you could remember, our people keep asking Simon Ekpa, PM, that PM, our problem is politicians, is the governors. Why not just use one as an example? PM, the answer he keeps giving them, like, the time is coming. That people should not worry, the time is coming. And that time is coming is because of he's waiting for this day, for that redeclaration, for the mandate of the people. That's why he was asking if you just have only 20 million people. He just need 20 million. But Biafra gave him over 50 million. If you know, during that referendum voting, every day he comes out dancing, happy, because he know he has gotten that thing that he's looking for. So he wants to go to that convention and declare and prepare those legal documents that can give him that power to even go and ask Soludo to leave that office, to ask Opuzodima to leave that office, because you cannot do it under Briggy. If you do it under Briggy, you are committing a crime. Yes. Interpol will come for you and send you to Nigeria because you don't have that legal backing. So that was what he was asking for. He kept telling people, relax, the time for those politicians are coming. Our people will say, okay, now, these politicians, they are smart. Soludo, these people are intelligent people. They know what that convention is all about. Mm-hmm. They know if they allow this convention to take place, some PM have the right to declare his nation, and anybody that is not a Nigerian person in that nation is intruding. They have the right to push them out. So they tried to stop it. That was why when Finland take away PM, some people are saying, let's wait for PM to come out so that they will not declare. But thank God, somehow, DPM has smarted them and declared the Biafra. Now, we have these legal documents that give us... Biafra is not about Simon Ekpa. It's not about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's not about Ngozi Orebeze. It's about Biafrans. We all now have this legal document that give us the right to attack Soludo. No international community now, we have the document to backing. Come and tell us. The only thing international community can do if we start attacking Soludo is to call for roundtable discussion. That is the only thing they can do. They cannot tell us that we are doing something wrong. So that was what BM was waiting for. Now we've now declared Biafra. We now have this legal document. But these same people, they've paid to stop it. What they are doing now is to tell you to cause that division, to cause confusion, to cause confusion. Some people will not support this government. So that we stay in Briggy. And that Briggy don't give you the right to do this offensive. People are saying, our province police, we need to attack. No, you cannot attack when you are in Briggy. You don't have the document to attack. All you're going to do is stay in the bush to defend. Because you have the right to defend. Somebody comes to attack, you have the right to defend, which you can do. But now, coming to attack, to remove people from your country, you don't have the right. Briggy cannot give you that right. But United States of Biafra give us that. So what they are doing now, they are trying to make caricature of the United States of Biafra, United States of Biafra, Nigeria. Like we don't have the right to do anything. So that's my problem with some Biafrans that is following these people. Now they kind of taught you for so many years. Samonekwa came too, and we are very close. He said, I know what I'm doing, I have the template. Now we are this close. Somebody's telling you, let's go back and wait for Brigid, that you cannot do anything. You see, this is the confusion. I want our people to understand. We now have the power to go offensive in our land. Nobody, no country in this world can tell us that we are doing the wrong thing. Nobody. Yes, they will do. They will say, okay. And that's why sometimes I look at this Finland team. People are accusing Finland. I know they did the wrong. Finland only played their role because they were put under pressure by maybe United Kingdom and France and Nigeria. So what they did, okay, just to make them happy, they remove our PM. They know Finland has fought for freedom before. They know freedom is not about one person. It's about the people. So they removed, because when I was even telling my wife that the day they took PM, I said, if Finland will allow us to declare that Biafra in their country, meaning they are not against us, forget it. What they just did, they just want to please the United Kingdom, took PM away. But it's about the people. They were not against us, because if they want, they can stop us from coming to their country. There's nothing you can do. It's their country. But they allowed us. They've allowed us to prepare this document that we have the power now. It's not about Samonekwa. If we start this offensive attack, don't be surprised. This same Finland will be the one that will call for negotiation. I'm telling you, if we start this attack on this government, state and government institution in Biafra land, because we have the power, this same Finland will call for negotiation between Biafra and Nigeria. What this Ogekere and the rest are doing, they are trying to make us not to do these things, to stay in Brigid that don't give you any power. So that is my annoyance is with Biafrans that cannot reason. You've been listening to this great man for so many years. Still, somebody is coming with propaganda and blackmail to confuse you. Some people will say, no, I'll wait for a PM to come out. They are confused. What are you confused for? PM said, I have the template. I've studied international law. I know what I'm doing. I need 20 million people to shake the world. He said, I need just 20 million people to vote. I will shake the world. Now we have over 50 million people that have given us the right as Biafrans to shake the world, to shake Nigeria. Some people say, no, let's wait. To make caricature, a name that we gave our country, United States of Biafra, USB. Some people speak USB Nigeria. You can imagine what they are planning. This is calculated plan to make us not to forge ahead. But I said, I will tell our DPM to stay fast. Like our brother Christian said, that should start doing something that will make, because our people, some of them they don't have that mind to comprehend things. So maybe they want to see before they believe. So later, maybe because now she don't have all the finances in it, because these people have divided the finance. Because some people are staying on the fence now, they are not donating. So she doesn't have that way to equip our men to go for this offensive attack. So what she's going to be doing now, like our brother said, so this grant this international interview so that you convince some people to come back, so they will start donating, so we can build our military again as strong. So we can go for this. Now they are crying Soludo is recruiting men to attack our people, but you cannot attack Soludo under Brigid, because under Brigid, Soludo is Nigeria is still a sovereign state. Soludo is working for Nigeria, and that under Brigid, that Biafra is still under Nigeria. If you go attack Soludo or government house, the world will come for you. Mm-hmm. The world will come for you. But under United States of Bafra, we have the power now to go for Soludo. Nobody will come and tell us what to do, because we now have the mandate of the people to go after anybody. And yes, they will do, okay, if Trump will come or United States will come, Finland will come, okay, what is the problem? What is the fight all about? I know you have your country, okay, come, let's discuss. That's what they will do. I want our people to understand this thing. If you think, it's all Genkere, Sonia Parawa, this Holy Ghost guys, some of these men on ground, what happened to our PM? Their hand is not far-fetched. Their hand might be behind it. I'm telling you, because all this thing I'm seeing now, all this thing I'm seeing, you can tell me that these people know what they are doing. You want us to remain in Brigid, to be staying in the bush, to be defending? Well, Fulani is coming, let's defend our people. Is that what you're going to be doing? As a nation, people are in your territory, you cannot push them out. You have to be defending. It doesn't make sense. We now have, so our people are listening, please sink this in your head. We now have the mandate to do and undo in our land. We have the mandate to do anything to any Nigeria agent in our land. PM has been waiting for this day to come. That's why he's telling you, Don't worry, the time is coming. The time is coming. We will go after these politicians. The time is coming. And this is the time. So leave Finland. Finland did not do anything. Finland allowed us to get this document. We now have the document. Leave Finland out of this. It's not about America. Finland is not going to send America to Nigeria. They are keeping it safe somewhere. So they're waiting for us to start this action so that they can bring America out, bringing them the Kano out. Then we negotiate. That's what they're waiting for right now. But some stupid people are here telling you, wait for Briggy. Let's wait for Pierre Briggy. I beg. Please, people should come out and support this government. Thank you. I hope they listen. I understand. Thank you, my brother.
My brother, you made a lot of sense in that, your explanation, that line of thought. You made a lot of sense. And I used to be wondered the same way you are wondering how our people cannot be able to comprehend. After more than a decade message of our Supreme Leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that are still there for us to listen to, and the expositions of our Prime Minister Mazen Simon that we have in our palms, somebody is still getting confused. That is where my problem lies, our people, not even those people who have chosen, made their choice, whom we know where they stand, to distract us. I know how yesterday, nobody goes back to yesterday. People are going to future. You can't go back to your yesterday. Nobody does that. No sensible person does that. Place we have crossed something. And the funniest in this are some people who paid money to go to Finland, and I asked them, why did you go to Finland? Did you go there for picnic, or you go there to go and look at the land? What was your intention of going there? Even when Master America have stipulated the reasons why we are going to Finland and what we tend to achieve and what we tend to do. I have played the video here several times. But yet you see people who come and dance around and say they're confused. It's a pity, but we must continue. We must continue. Coach Chooks, you're back again. Is your line okay now?
Hello, Mazi Chooks. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, now we can hear you.
What's coming out now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. What I wanted to even say before, like, number one, first of all, the court that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu went to yesterday, the court is eyes open to every human being and every meaningful Biafra for them to know our stand in this critical time. And likewise yesterday, the birthday that our PM had, both the celebration and everything, our DPM made a statement that even though he's not here today, that the Biafra that we are looking for is not looking that Biafra for us, be for himself.
Yes.
All of us, we are here together to make sure that we declare Biafra and make sure that we defend the United States of Biafra. Because if we look at what actually happened in the very day of that declaration, Mazi Simon Ekpa have do his own part, which is, as they say, every successful man, there is a woman behind him. And in case of that, where two people are moving, which is man and woman, is the man in question, is the one she have do his own part, and the woman by the side, which is our DPM, she's the one that deliver United States of Biafra. She's the one that deliver it. And once a baby have been delivered, what is it that all the family members, both the husband and the family members, both extended one and everybody in that community, they will come and pay an homage to that baby, both the one that are going to come and greet the baby, the mother of the baby, and the ones that are going to bring any support that they're going to use to raise the baby, which is exactly thing that our DPM has done. She's the one that delivered Biafra, and everybody know that. Even the whole world know that they have delivered a new baby in the world. But what all of them are now expecting, how are we going to raise this baby that they are talking about? How are we going to raise it? And to raise this baby they are talking about now is all of us to join hands together to defend and to take care of that baby so that it can be able to grow. Because all these individuals that come out now, their first plan has failed. That they should try any possible best for that baby to not deliver. Because all their plan, they didn't want that baby to deliver. And God has smarted them that have delivered this baby that we are talking about. And their second plan presently now is for them to kill that baby. Because if you remember what happened to Pharaoh in the Bible, when baby Jesus was delivered, and those three wise men,
We've lost him. Coach Chooks, we've lost you again. If we have lost you, that means I couldn't with
am I still coming out?
Okay, go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay. When those three wise men went to Pharaoh to ask Pharaoh that they deliver a new king, what Pharaoh told those three wise men, if they greeted the new king, that they should come back to him. They should come back to him so that him can go and greet the king that they're talking about. But within Pharaoh himself is not happy. And that is what happened to those individuals that I didn't want we should declare Biafra in the first place. And the plan of Pharaoh, when those three wise men come back to him, they will give him the information where the baby that the king that they deliver, where the king is staying. Then him himself will now go and kill that king. That is what all these people that's coming out now, they should try by all means to make sure that the new country, that they should make sure that the new baby that they have born, that baby did not fulfill the promise that Almighty God had made him to come into this world. What all of we should try by all means to make sure, that this newborn baby that our DPM had given to us, that nothing happened to it. In any way that you and me, we can try to make sure that this newborn baby that they have delivered to us, that nothing happened to it. So that the whole world will know, yes, that we are capable to raise this baby that DPM had given to us. Yes. And all of them, they come out now, they are still complaining of dates. The question that they're supposed to be asking themselves, if a doctor give you a date that you are going to deliver a baby on 2nd of December, and eventually the date that the doctor gives to you now change. Almighty God now change the date to 29th of November. Are you going to say this baby that God gives to you, you are not satisfied with the baby that God gives to you? Are you going to return it back to God? Or are you going to start training that baby that God gives to you? Or are you going to kill that baby that God gives to you? Doctor give you 2nd that you are going to deliver your baby on 2nd, and God has given you this baby on 29th of November. What you are going to do now, the way you are going to train the baby that you deliver 9 months, is the same way you are going to train the baby that you deliver 7 months. There is
obstruction again.
Change and deliver.
We can't hear you.
Network, call is coming to my phone. That is what the network is breaking.
Okay.
What I'm now saying now, all of us need to join hands together to make sure that this baby that our DPM have delivered to our hand, because it's a divine project that Almighty God has given to us, and we should not allow this baby that God has given to us. We should not allow that baby to die. Many obstacles are going to come in. Even though they deliver baby today, that baby is going to sick. We are going to take that baby to hospital, and after treating that baby, we are going to bring him back to home. Automatically, Biafra land is our mother nation, and all of us should join hands to make sure that this baby reach. All of us should make sure that all of us join hands together to train this baby. I hit my mic from here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate you for that contribution. My brother Akonyo Wetere, go ahead and take the mic. Let's hear you.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Uncle Chuk.
No.
I greet everybody on the platform. See, all these things that is playing out, I'm beginning to understand that we cannot do without responding to these guys. And I want to take us back to how they started. During the declaration, the program at Finland, even before then, when the news that our PM, before the news broke that our PM was arrested, PM stopped typing things on X. We were worried. Everybody was worried. We went to different platforms asking, where is PM? That we've not seen anything from him. And these three groups, Sonia, Prawa, Vampam, they were all saying that PM went on national issue. When he comes back, that Nigeria will hear from him. That there's no cause for alarm, that we should not panic. While they were telling us that we should not panic, they were busy collecting data to raise a memo to elect a new leader. They know that the PM, that the Finland has called PM, whether they've arrested PM or they invited PM to come and explain some issues, explain some things with them. So the gullible ones are following them. That is what they told us. They didn't tell us then that Ngozi has sold Simon Ekpa. Now, with this same Ngozi that they are telling us today that is killing, that is spying our people, was the one that summoned the courage to come and told every one of us that Finland has called Simon Ekpa for questioning or has arrested Simon Ekpa. And if you wouldn't mind, Uncle Chooks, maybe you pull out that video. Let everybody watch that video and study the state of Ngozi that day, the way our DPM was, how she was looking, because she wasn't feeling fine, she wasn't happy. At the time, she wanted to cry while announcing to Biafrans that PM has been called for question. All these people that are saying that they are the reliable ones that PM trusted so much, they were nowhere to be found. After that program that day, Van stopped coming out live. He will post a pre-recorded video that will not exceed 9 minutes, 7, 8, 10, at most 10 minutes, up until you guys went to Finland for a program that led to the declaration of Biafra. So I was watching them, keeping time, until that day. This same woman, they are trying to tell us today that she's the bad one, was the one that traveled when all of them were afraid. He traveled to Finland. Instead of Biafra, and made sure that the redeclaration took place. Biafrans are not asking questions. Who are those that said that the redeclaration should not be carried on? This same woman that they are attacking today was the one that told them that we will do it. This same woman went ahead to redeclare this Biafra. This same woman stood every challenge when all these people hid their faces. Akbarawa, that all these fools are queuing behind today, could not come to Finland. Ogenkere did not come on time. He said they want to go and pick Elias, and they had to stop over with Germany to wait for Elias. Ngozi was there in Finland to redeclare Biafra. And after the redeclaration, Ogenkere said that why should they declare Biafra before 2nd of December? That what is he going to, when he goes back to US, what is he going to be telling the people that he has been meeting? That the Biafra that Simon wanted to declare on 2nd, that they have not declared it on the 29th. And the Biafra that all of them has been working toward to redeclare it, contributing money. Finally, you declare the Biafra. And the problem now comes to be the issue of date. Now, he was not happy. There were video evidence when the Biafra was declared. Everybody was happy. All of them, they were sitting like a sculpture. They were not making no movement that they are happy. And after that, when they started this organization of our progress, they started by Ngozi suspended fundraising. That Ngozi is asking them for accountability. That have they asked Simon accountability before? That if they stop fundraising, how would they fund men on the ground? They kept on shifting ground to where they are today. So I want to take our people back to how the DOS started their fight. They started their fight saying that Simon is an agent. After saying that Simon is an agent, they started saying that Simon is killing our people. Look at the trend today, from accountability to an agent that sold Simon, to now that he is killing our people. He is killing our people. Let me tell everybody that cares to listen. Many of them that are doing this today, Pick them one after the other. They are the people that supported DOS very, very well. They were vehement in their support with the DOS. And that spirit that they said that Simon cannot get Biafra for them, that is what they are pushing. All this distraction you see, they are holding space for Nnamdi to come out. They were among the ones that cheered Simon when he said that the plan of Nigerian government and their arm wing, which is DOS, is to keep them in a state of comatose while they are waiting for Nnamdi to come out. They will be busy taking up our land. And all these fools clapped for Simon, saying that Simon is right. Simon is wise. When Simon went to Dr. Damages, one person there was asking him, you claim you love Nnamdi. Why are you taking up position? If he comes out tomorrow, will you step down for him? Now,
we can't hear you. Akonye with it. Are you still there? He's gone. I think maybe a network problem. So my fellow Biafrans that are watching, remember, don't forget that today we have fundraising. It is very important. Don't forget it. The fundraising of today is supposed to be extraordinary one because of what we are having ahead. All things that we are saying here is boiled down on defending our land. The enemies, they know that United States of Biafra is the solution. The enemies know very well. They know that they can't stop us. They know that there's nothing they can do to stop us. They know that the United States of Biafra is the solution, the only remedy. Just like Master Samunapa said, the only remedy is the United States of Biafra. So they will never allow us to either answer that name or stand on that ground. But what about you? What about you on your own side? Are you going to believe the report of the enemies? Will you pursue and follow the report of the enemies? Will you allow their plan to work? The only thing we can do for ourselves today is to continue to stand up and support the United States of Biafra. We have our fundraising today by 7 p.m. Biafran time. Every one of us must be there. And because of that, we are going to end the program so that people can be able to join the program in the evening by 7 p.m. More especially people who are watching from homeland and all that. You preserve your data so they can be able to join that very program. Remember, on every fundraising day, the Deputy Prime Minister also brings information, striking and important information. So that is why it is important that everybody must be there. Let us join our hand today together and support the United States of Biafra the best way you can. Do not allow yourself to be left behind. Don't allow yourself to be left behind. No matter what you see, no matter what happened, do not allow yourself to be left behind. We must continue to fight this battle until we gain victory. Never give up. I appreciate everyone that have been with us from this program from the beginning to the end. And as we are closing up, let's hear from our beloved sister Ojugo. Let's hear your closing remark as we round out of this program so that we can go and prepare for the fundraising that is coming up 7 p.m.
See mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the new for grave where my uche day Papa Emeka. Don't blind from growing, Peking don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. Me self they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today now dust we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know, babe.
Chinedu voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg, my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make we try, yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts, we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
Oh, make we try, oh.
Back up joints with the tremor.